What's up, y'all? Welcome to Unplugged Podcast. We back with another episode, and I'm your host, Fine as Tay. And on today's show, we have the beautiful Aura. She's a Jersey-born turned Georgia baddie. And today we're talking about love, loss, and lessons. And also, Aura, she made us these great espresso martinis. And this is my first time trying the espresso martini, so I'm going to let y'all know what I give it.
Okay, and it's going to be the best one she ever has.
We going to see.
There it is.
Let's cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers. A little strong. 10 out of 10. Okay, so Aura, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, so like you said, I'm from Jersey. I've been in Atlanta for 10 years now. I work in HR mainly. I do some creative direction on the side. Love to design a little home type of thing. Love to put together a themed event. And I'm just out here living and loving and enjoying my life.
Enjoying it?
Enjoying it.
What made you move to Atlanta?
I went to something slower. Jersey is fast-paced. Jersey, it got a lot going on, right? I grew up right outside of New York. Cost of living is expensive up there. And I was just ready to start my life fresh. So packed up my car, drove to Atlanta, and been there ever since.
And never looked back.
Never looked back.
Period. Okay. So today we want to talk about a lot about first lessons of love.
We're going to do that.
We're not talking about first lesson of love. And also, we just gonna, I want to know, like, what's your take on romance?
Okay.
What do they look like for you?
Well, I think it's what different in all my different seasons. So if we done talk about first love, that was intense. It was my first introduction to romantic love, and it was with a man, or a boy, should I say, because we was 15, 16 years old, and he was having his way. So we had a real grown relationship, even though we was 16. He was what they call a protector, provider, and my best friend all in one. You see each other every single day, and you just having fun with no responsibilities. So he was able to buy me the things that I wanted. We was able to go where we wanted and be what we wanted. Oh, he was a shark. We're gonna leave that there. Well, yeah. So it looked fun for me when I was younger. Now it looks a little bit different. It looks very intentional. It's very important that it speaks to exactly who I am. Not what all the girls is saying they want for romance. It's what Aura wants. It's what Aura needs. So That's what it looked like to me.
And then how did it take on for you as from an emotional standpoint, talking to your first love? Like, how was you? Do you remember, like, the feelings that you felt mentally?
Yes.
Where were you?
Obsessed. Obsessed.
Delusional.
A little bit delusional. I think we were both obsessed with each other. And, that just, when you're young, that creates real crazy scenarios. He also was a boy that was 16. So, his hormones was raging. So he was doing all the things. And when you a young girl and you in love, you just want that person to love you so bad. So I used to do anything he wanted me to do, right? Anything he asked me to do, I'm going to do it. And then when I find out you out here doing whatever you want to do with them guys, I'm still here and still begging you to stay and begging you to get it right. And we learned a lot of lessons in that first love.
Because it sounds like you loyal to default.
For sure.
Because I'm definitely is. Like,
sure.
if I fuck with you, I'm all about you.
Yeah.
And then you can do. Now, I'm going to hold you accountable for shit you do. But it take a lot for me to just not talk to you no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my fuse has gotten shorter and shorter and shorter because I know what I deserve. So you're not finna play in my face too much. But back then, it was a lot of things going on.
Sound a little fun to me. How did that experience shape you with your standards moving forward with dating?
So good and bad. Like I said, that man was a provider and a protector and my best friend. And so I do expect for the person I'm with to show up in those ways, but also as intense as it was, I know that there were a lot of unhealthy pockets there, right? Like a lot of boundaries were crossed mentally, physically, emotionally. And so what it taught me at a very young age is to not allow those things in my space, that I was worthy of more than that. Because the truth is, I know that that person loved me, but they couldn't show up in the way that they needed to love me in a healthy way. So at this point, in the age that I am, I know that love is not enough. You still have to show up with intentionality, with respect, with real care for me for that to progress into other things.
Because I feel like first love, I thought I was just so head over heels for somebody I was talking to in high school. And as I got older, I was like, there wasn't no first love. It was like puppy love. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I just feel like I just liked them a lot.
Sure.
That was my first. So like that, so I felt like in that moment, oh, I just love him.
Because what else do you know?
I ain't no shit.
Exactly.
No shit. But as I got older and got with my child's father, that was my first true love.
Okay. And what was that like?
It was just like butterflies. It was a love I never had, I never experienced. He's a provider, a protector, and also my best friend, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I was introduced to things that a man never showed me, right? Like, when I say didn't have to do anything. So I think like now that's why when it comes to dating, I still look for certain things that he used to do for me in my current dating life. You know what I'm saying? A provider, a protector, somebody that see and do. This is the type of nigga that I like.
Okay.
I don't like nobody I got to see and tell you this and the time.
Tell me that.
But you know, you need those first love because it make you put things in perspective on like what you really want out of a person.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's okay. Sometimes you don't be with your first love.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm like, it is a rare thing for somebody to be with the person that they was with when they was young. You know what I mean? Those are learning lessons, and I think that's really important. Like, if you ask me, I think you need to experience a whole lot of different experiences. Like, you might be cheating yourself, locking in with that one and staying with them for the rest of
We met in 3rd grade.
Okay.
I've been knowing him since we were kids.
Okay.
But it took when I got older to actually like him.
Right.
So it do take a minute. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him. I always got a place in my heart. So how was your college experience?
I came out in college as a lesbian. Yeah, so in that experience with my first love, I think one of the things I was coming to understand about myself is that I really did love the way that they showed up for me, but there was something missing. And, you know, when you grow up learning that certain things are not okay, you avoid them at all costs.
Right.
I went to a Catholic high school, so it wasn't too many gay girls ringing around, right? And so when I got out in college and I started meeting other people and seeing different ways of life, it was kind of like, wait a second, I think I might have been missing that. So I tried it out, you know, double sample. And I loved it. And I was like, oh no, I'm never going back. Like, this is what was missing. So I came out to like friends first, and then it was good. So I really had, which is funny, my first love, his cousin, she was also a lesbian. And so she was one of the first people that I came out to. And then we became like this. She introduced me to like different crowds, and we kind of just was like two peas in a pie outside. So that was fun experiencing coming out not only with a good personal friend, but so close to New York, because New York is all about freedom of expression, and they had the spaces that we could go to have fun in queer spaces. So I really enjoyed that. And then eventually my mother caught on and was like, what she said? Yeah, we was in the mall one time and some boy was trying to talk to me and I was ignoring him. And she was like, what you got going on? Like, he's cute. Why you not She said, I think you like Willow. I said, well, you're right. And you know, there's a little resistance there. Just, I think as a mother, you want to protect your children, and you know that there are people who are not okay with this, and you know that there's going to be some things that I come across that are not going to be comfortable for me living my life as a lesbian. And I think she just wanted to protect me. So at first it was kind of like, we think this, but eventually she came around, and now she is the most supportive ever of everything I do, honestly. So cheers to my mama.
Cheers to your mama. Cheers to your mama. Because I feel like, you know, I'm from Birmingham. So down here in the South, it's not really, people not really coming out.
Right.
You know, it's like a lot of down low.
Right.
A lot of it. Whether it's a man or a woman, nobody is not. Now, in 2025, it's more like, okay, I'm gay, it's okay. But when I was growing up, you know, you had to keep it on hush.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, parents wasn't accepting it, or your friends, you know, wasn't really creating spaces to where you can feel comfortable and be yourself.
Yeah.
Because in high school, I wasn't having sex in high school.
Okay.
So,
Cheers to that.
quality.
Cheers
Thank you.
to that.
I wasn't having sex, but I feel like after when I started experiencing sex, I got a little freaky, and then I wanted to experiment with girls. And that's a time.
It's a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would consider myself more of bisexual because at the end of the day, I like to have fun with a girl, but you like to go back to your man.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I'm happy I was able to experience that because I don't know, that's why I'm a free spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a magical bitch.
Yeah, that's why we click. That's why we click.
Period.
Yeah.
Fairies. But no, for real, like, that experience was fun to me. And I think that's why I'm able to just, like, get along with just so many different groups of people because, like, I deal with people based off them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And honestly, you shouldn't judge a person just because of what they like sexually. Because
Okay.
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 So I love that you was able to come out of that.
Yeah.
Because like I was telling you, like down in the South, it's just really frowned upon. And then in certain states, other areas of the world, it's frowned upon too. You know what I'm saying? So I love that your mama was open with open arms.
Yeah.
We love the girls. Okay. I rely y'all. The community, I love y'all. Y'all's got a place in my heart. Yeah, it's okay. All right, so let's get into more of, have you ever been married?
If you ask me outside, I'm going to tell you, no. No, I'm just kidding.
I have. Okay.
I have. And honestly, not to even discount my marriage because, I ain't going to say that. So clearly, I have also been divorced.
Oh.
And my marriage was good. It was good until it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that. And those lessons that I learned in my first love, they really served me well in this situation because my ex-wife had an affair. And, infidelity for me is not a deal breaker, right? You tell me, hey, I slipped up, did something happen? I'm like, okay, let's fix it. And I did try that. Mm-hmm. But then she fell in love with that person. Mm. And that's where I cut the line because I'm never, ever, 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 ever convincing somebody to love me again.
So let me ask you, because I always say too, like I think about it, cheating is something that I can forgive you for. Mm-hmm. But when it just gets so loud and disrespectful to like the point, like, like when somebody cheat on you, I feel like keep it outside. When it hit my doorstep, then it's a problem.
Okay.
So when I say hit your doorstep, it's like you're more openly like letting it be known that, hey, I'm cheating on you. Mm-hmm. It's no respect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, our grandparents, they had, them granddaddies, baby, they was taking care of Josephine down the street and your mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They knew to keep it separate from their household. Them women back in the day, they had more respect for a person's marriage. Like, they ain't finna come up and be like, oh, I'm fucking your nigga. Yeah. They may see your mama in the store, but they ain't finna say that to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like cheating, I have said before that I can still fuck with a nigga if he cheat on me.
Right.
But at the same time, it comes to a certain extent where you just can't do that no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it get loud. It get messy.
Yes.
And then it make you feel like, start questioning yourself at that point.
Right. Yeah. So, and I think that was a lot of the case. Not that it was loud, honestly, because quiet as kept. I heard like what the hell was going on.
So how did you find out?
Where the patterns start changing. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that ADHD done blessed me with pattern recognition, okay? So when them patterns start shifting, I'm like, what the hell going on, girl? Mm-hmm. Well, you can't sleep at night. I'm like, what the hell going on, girl? And, I guess eventually she built up the courage to say, well, I did X, Y, Z. And like I said, that ain't a deal breaker for me. So it was kind of like, okay, well, what we got to do to work it out? What we got to do to figure it out? Yeah. We did the therapy. Baby, you wasn't being honest in therapy. And man, I found out you're still talking to the person. Mm-hmm. When I asked you why, you say, because I love her. And let me tell you, on that day was the day that Aura packed up her bag, got on a plane and went back to Jersey. Ain't no more conversation.
Yeah, it's nothing to talk about. How you love them?
It ain't nothing to talk about, baby. Have it.
Yeah.
You have it. And that's how it ended. Honestly, no conversation. I don't need no explanation. I don't need none of that. So I'm sure we both had two different stories as to why we divorced.
But the only story that met on this show is yours.
Yeah, and my story is you had your affair, you fell in love, and I'm never convincing somebody to love me. And that's one of those lessons that I'm going to carry with me from that first relationship through all of my relationships. If I got to beg, if I got to ask you twice to love me, we're only to be together.
Because I feel like heavy on the pattern.
Heavy on the pattern.
That's how we always know our partners is cheating on us, especially when you're dealing with a man, because they move sloppy. I was engaged. You know, we was engaged for 4 to 5 years. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like once we got engaged, shit just started going left. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell people, like, live with your person first before you get married serious. Because people be like, oh, let me get married. Now we move to this place. You don't even know this person. Now you just, you know, have this image you're trying to uphold, but you're unhappy as fuck. It was a lot of things going on behind the scenes. And I was just like, if we don't discuss it now, I even talked about going to therapy with the person and, you know, they say, yeah, let's do it, but we never made intention on doing it.
Okay.
So I feel like when a person is not showing you, like they're trying to change their behavior through their actions, they ain't really trying to be with you no more, to be honest.
To be honest.
And a lot of times, you know, I stayed longer than I should have because it has a lot to do with a providing standpoint too. Things that you have, like kids, you try to stay in stuff because you have kids with a person. You have financial shit tied up with a person. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of reasons why people are with people to this day and they're unhappy.
Yes.
It's, you know, it had nothing to do with I want to be in a relationship. Yeah, it's way beyond.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always try to tell people when they're like, oh, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Baby, listen, I was stay-at-home mom for, say to me, it's 5 and be 6, 4 years. And it has the pros and cons. You have to move a certain way when somebody's taking care of you. But also as a woman, or if it's the other way around, because some women take care of their niggas.
That's true.
You need to be putting something to the side for a rainy day. Because a person that take care of you can change their mind at any given point. Then what you left with?
Nothing.
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 So my mom always said, come up off their dime.
Yeah.
Put yourself in position when shit gets sticky, you better be having your shit to the left. So you can pull out a magic trick on it. Okay. Okay. Shit. So I want you to speak more on like the rediscovery part of, you know, after the divorce, like those moments and the steps that you had to take to just try to figure out like what's my next move.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, I got on the plane and I went to Jersey, right? I went home because one thing I could always count on is my mama. Okay, that door is always open. And so first and foremost, shout out to my mama. I went home and she poured love into me. Like, what do you need? Whatever you need, whatever that looked like. And honestly, at first it was toxic, right? Like I was drinking and doing, but I wasn't doing it the healthy way. But sometimes you also got to get that out the way, right? Like I tried it.
As soon as you broke up.
Oh, I went outside as soon as.
It took me a minute. Like,
you know,
I didn't go outside.
You know how Solange said, drink it away. I did all of that, okay? But the thing I think that saved me is my support system. My mama, my friends back home, they let me come and fall apart. If I needed to fall apart Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they was there to let me fall apart Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And they picked me up on Saturday and Sunday and poured into me. And those relationships, I tell you, if I win the lottery, I know who don't ever got to go back to work because those people held me down. And so when you have a support system that will pour into you and allow you the space to rediscover yourself, I think that is your first step. And so I did all of that. I got all the partying out the way. I got all the being in the streets out the way. And then I tapped back into myself, right? I started doing solo dates for myself. I started staying inside, like just me and my dog. We just gonna rock out all day today and do what makes me happy, whether that's binge watching the show, baking me a cake, redecorating the whole bedroom.
So you really took time to actually tap in with self.
Yes.
And it's so crazy. Everybody rediscovery period be different.
Yes.
For me, the first, you know, year of like the breakup, I just found myself just crying all the time. Going around people with a smile on my face, but deep down, I was just hurt because this is somebody I was in love with. Yeah. So I was just trying to wrap my head around everything. And then it's like the people that I was friends with or cool with, they looked up to me as like, oh, y'all are the perfect couple.
Makes it better now.
When you're going through a season where a loss, and you have people around you looking at you like, oh, they the perfect couple. Oh, you got the perfect man. Oh, whatever. it's embarrassment.
Yeah.
You know, you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not ready to pick up a phone and say, oh, we broke up. They want you to explain yourself on why you broke up. Me, I'm the type of person, yes, it failed, right? But I'm not finna sit on the phone and dog them out. I'm not finna sit here and tell you our business, this and that, because I didn't do that when I was in a relationship.
Right.
I didn't call people and tell them that going on. So I think that's why everybody was shocked, like, damn, what happened? Because I'm not the type of person to tell people my, you know what I'm saying? That I feel like your relation with your person is supposed to be just y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And God, to be honest.
Some things are
So
just...
some stuff you do have to reach out to somebody for advice, but honestly, the people around me, they didn't have no healthy relationship, so I couldn't call them and ask them anything.
Yeah.
People can't give you advice on something they ain't been through. People can tell you all day long, oh, what you crying for?
Mm-hmm.
Because my feelings hurt. My heart. What you mean? My heart and my ass. So for me, I feel like it was a lot of crying. It wasn't no going outside. I'm just now really going outside.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And going outside, it's a shit show sometimes. I feel like being a bad bitch, niggas just lust over me, Jay, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? And now it's like I'm forced to like really lock in by myself, because after, you know, the breakup, you go through the crying spirit, then you go through having a roster, you having people that you consistently in contact with, but it's not intentional.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's creating chaos because I'm unhealed, but I'm keep dating, keep changing partners, and it's just leaving me still empty inside. So it's just like, at that point, I feel like guys like, oh, bitch, you ain't running from this, grab me by my neck. Like, get up down, lock in with yourself to see what you really want. So when you come across the person that's meant for you, you won't miss your blessing on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that rediscovery season is a motherfucker. Because when I tell you lonely, you probably entertain the motherfuckers you probably wouldn't even talk to.
Yeah. It's a lot of different emotions.
And you go through, you angry with the person because I supposed to do with you. I wouldn't even have to meet his loose ass.
Why am I even outside?
Outside doesn't look as good as people try to make it seem.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you dating out here, it just causes chaos. That's why it's really important to lock in with yourself. Find out what you like. So I do take myself out a lot on solo dates. Yes, like how you said. Girl, expensive restaurant, getting cute. Oh, I'm there.
Take me to the bar.
You see me eating nice?
Yes.
You see me taking myself to the spa?
Yes.
So I see me talking about some, oh, you fine as fuck, bitch, bye. Bitch. If you ain't being like, oh, how much is the tab? That's what I'm used to.
Okay.
It's just insult.
Yeah.
When a person see that you're doing these nice things for yourself, and it come with, oh, you fine? Oh, you want to come to my house?
Hell no.
No, I don't want to do that.
Hell no. I got my own.
So let me ask you this. Was you in that season of like being celibate too, or?
No. But I'm going to tell you what. Before I moved to Atlanta, I was celibate for 3 years.
Oh, wow. How did you, how was you able to reach that point?
I was busy. I kept myself busy. Like you said, when you look like we look, a lot of people lust after you.
Oh, yeah.
And I was working 3 jobs. One of them was the strip club. So I'm still, I was the bartender. I was not doing it for money. But I got a front row seat to men lusting after women. And I think I realized, like, I want to move to Atlanta. I got to lock in. I don't have time for all the extracurricular activities. Right. And that is, it will pull you out of what you need to be doing. It will pull you out of your purpose. Yeah. And so, yeah, I locked in. And I was kind of like, I'll talk to you. You want to hang out? We can hang out. But we ain't got to do nothing else because I got to go to work in the morning.
And by you working so much, doing a lot on your own, I know that it turns you out sexually because you just like, well, I look like busting my ass, and then you want to come over here and fuck on me, and you ain't lying my load. Because I feel like I was just telling my therapist, we was talking, and I was just telling her, like, I have a problem with being more obedient. Okay. I feel like God is telling me, like, I need to, you know, date with more intention. I need to date people that's in alignment with me. Because when people aren't in alignment with you, it's going to cause nothing but chaos. I want clarity. I feel like if you come to a person explaining to them, like, this is what you want, it shouldn't feel like you doing tug of war with a motherfucker to get your point across on how you feel. It's mutual if they come into your life to be, you know, good to you. So I feel like I just been struggling with obedience. I definitely, now, it's November. I have been celibate.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers to that. Yeah. Cheers to that. Now, how long it's gonna last? I pray until next year. Hold on, I don't even want to lick my drink.
Sip joke.
Listen,
You got it.
that good sex clouds your judgment.
It does.
I swear, a man, not even just a man, but they will literally go knee deep inside you. And then when you be like, on it, like, oh, you know, you in your feelings, you bubbly, this and that, you delusional, then they be trying to be like, oh, why you acting like that? Because you knee deep in me, what do you mean? So my emotions all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I don't even want to have sex with a man that I don't see myself being with in this season of my life. Like, I just don't want to do that. It's too much shit going on. It's too many emotions going on. I want to be soft. I want to love one man. Buy him something for Christmas. I can't buy none of these niggas nothing for Christmas.
You know, matching pajamas.
No, I'm only matching with Tatum. They done fucked up. Shit. No, for real though. Like, I'm a love girl. But at the same time, that dog is really in me. For real, my daddy, my sperm donor.
Okay.
It's 8 of us. 8 baby mamas. He ain't had no intention on being with none of us. My mama never been in love. So that dog is in me.
Okay.
But I try to turn it off when I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in love again. But I feel like right now I need to work on locking in more. And I love how you just locked in and, you know, we can get to the beautiful part of that. But I want to lock in more because I'm tired of calling niggas hoe-ass niggas mid-sentence. I don't want no man I feel so comfortable with disrespecting you. Bring submission back. We want to submit to our niggas. I do. What do you want to eat today? We do like your basketball to ring. The girls, oh, they something else too. They something else too.
Oh, see, I didn't do all that fussing and fighting. Again, lessons learned in that first love. I don't do
that so young.
You know what? It's really, really a blessing. Like, I see grown women go through things that I went through when I was in high school. And I'm like, yeah, at this age, baby, I would never.
Yeah.
Baby, I got big girl responsibilities. I got bills to pay. I got things to do.
So you move differently. So I read that you was able to learn that ahead of time. Because I'm learning it. I mean, I'm 31. I think because I'm the type, if I get with you, we're going to be together a long time. I think long term. I'm thinking like, oh, I may have another baby with you. I want to get married.
Okay.
I'm not trying to just, oh, I'm fucking this nigga, we go on a date. I done did it. It's nothing to go outside to get niggas. Niggas the easiest shit to get. But a man of value, a man that's intentional, a man that's worth having, baby.
Yeah.
You don't get that all the time.
Yeah.
So I've been praying to God to give me the capacity that I need to deal with the men that come into my life. The foundation I need to, like, if I'm talking to somebody, I'm able to have myself together to where we can build something solid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's important. You got to be a woman of value to attract a man of value or a partner of value.
Yeah.
And so if you just keep focused on pouring into yourself, you out of a value. And once you up there, and that's really probably what God is saving you for, is the man of value when you get to the peak. When you get to your peak, God going to say, okay, you ready? And he going to hand you what you need.
Because, right now I'm not ready. And it's just like, I keep on trying to force it. Like, I keep on trying to be like, oh, this finna be my nigga. I thought this pussy too good. My nigga now. Oh, no. But then,
now he's somebody
when I'm expressing myself, they get distant or they avoidance. And it don't work for me.
Yeah.
So it do make you kind of question yourself, like, what am I doing wrong? So I was just like, as I keep going to therapy, I keep praying and stuff, it's just being more clear to me, like, Taylor, you just got to be by yourself. It's okay. You do this Friday. Slow by yourself.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah.
Because when God bring that man, I be telling myself, baby, I know the next man God bring for me, baby. Baby, ooh. Man, the saying y'all shit on the song. I'm finna hurry, baby. My name, my husband. Thank you. Shit. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Also, I want to talk about, like, have you found new love now?
Yeah.
And what is that like for you?
Yes. So, I have been with my partner, Jay, for almost 4 years now. And it came after that season of okay, it's time to take some time to sit by yourself, do for yourself. And she is also a divorcee. So we both been through a marriage that was not fulfilled in the way we thought it would be fulfilled. And so I think we both came into the partnership knowing what we wanted and being very intentional.
Do you feel like in the beginning of y'all relationship, was it more so of a trauma bond?
We didn't even discuss all those details. Like, it took a while for us to get into the details of why we were divorced. And still, it's like, for me, it's no point in rehashing the past, right? Like, that person did what they did. And like I said, we had a good marriage until we did not. And so I can't say there's a lot of things that I regret about that relationship or that I would undo or not do again. It just taught me to discern a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so I tuned my picker. I picked the right one, I think. And we've been rocking and rolling, and it's a healthy love, and it's healthy in the simple ways, right? It's safe, it's secure, it's respectful, it's honest. Yeah, and I love her.
I love that conversation because, like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you talk to women, that's why I think it's so important to talk to people that you wouldn't normally hang out with or you would never, you know, really talk to about personal stuff because they have a different perspective of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody around me like, oh, good, it's okay, keep going back to him. It's a lot of women that have friend groups where they like, be toxic, keep going back.
Yeah.
I don't want to be toxic.
Oh, yeah, I'm not supporting.
I don't want to be
Now, here and there, you ain't have to. Don't take it too far.
interrupt his day, but don't fuck up his day.
Yeah. And don't fuck up your day. Because honestly, a lot of fucking up somebody else's day.
Be fucked up.
You figure fucked up, right? And we not doing that. We gonna make sure we feel okay, and then in turn, you kind of like, well, do what you want to do, so I can see what you want to do, and then I'm gonna handle it from there.
That's my thing with dating now. I think I will respect the person more if they tell me like, hey, Taylor, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're not gonna do.
Yeah.
If you want to have hoes, let me know so I can go outside and show you ball for real. You feel me? It's only fair. Don't have me over here thinking I'm in love and you out here playing ball. I don't think that's fair.
Because I know ball.
Oh, I know ball. Do you hear me? Oh, I know it. But I think it's important for people to like really lock in with self, because that's where I'm at right now. But it's okay that you found love and I'm in a season where I'm finding myself. I'm finding out what do I want and what love looks like for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We are perfect. We're moving at different paces.
And you're able to speak on the past hurt, because I ain't gonna lie, like that hurt will have you stagnant.
Yes.
It'll keep your mindset doesn't grow. And I can say that because I have been in that place where I'm just like, oh, you hurting me, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And every man is not the same. Every relationship is not the same.
Let me be clear, still fuck you. But we moving on. Like, I don't even think about you. Honestly, I'm one of them people, and this is friend, relationship, no matter what. Once you cross that line, ain't no coming back. You kind of don't even exist to me no more. So I don't think of you in a negative way. I don't think of you in a I don't think of you.
I still pray for people that hurt him.
I don't. I just don't think of you. You no longer exist. You exist in somebody else's world, and that's okay. And I hope them people pray for you, and I hope you're around people who love you and all that. It's just not for me.
Yeah. I always feel like sometimes you groom a person to be a better person to somebody else.
Yes.
Like, honestly, like, that supposed to be your person in the season didn't work out. And in giving, people do be fucked up people to a person in that, like, you was fucked up to me.
Yeah. But you're the god.
Brianna over here, she think you is the fucking star of the show.
Little do Brianna know.
But sometimes a person can change. People can change. They can.
The partner that I got now, I'm sure she looked different with the person she was with before. I know for a fact you look different with the person. But the way you show up here, I'm not going for it. So you going to show up this way, or you going to see the door. And she's still here, so clearly she done changed some of those ways. And the same with me. I'm sure there's complaints that people have had of me that as you grow, you learn your lessons and you show up differently. So people are capable of growing. I will give them that.
I know what y'all my old hoes say about me. Oh, she crazy, but she'll lay you down. And also, I feel like sometimes a person can make you the way you are with them. Like, I was sweet, and you turned me into a bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, you want me to be sweet, or you want me to be a bitch to you? Like, make it make sense. So, I really, really appreciate you coming on the show.
Yes.
And us talking about this love, loss, and rediscovery.
Or we could probably talk for hours.
For hours when it comes to love. When you're a true lover girl, you can talk about his love.
Yeah.
I move with love. I want to be surrounded by love.
Exactly. That's all I want, honestly. And if it ain't love, then I don't want nothing to do with it.
Beat it, bitch.
Scram.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to Unplugged Podcast with your girl, Fine as Tay, and the beautiful Aura. We will be seeing her a lot more. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Unplugged Podcast with Fine as Tay, and also YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah,
Lock in.
lock in with the fine ass shit. Yeah. Cheers. Good episode.